Alright, so we got the driver's side wheel off now. We're about to pull the front brake pads, excuse me. And got quite a bit of this stuff cleaned up a little bit. I still got to wipe it down with a rag. Take these brake pads out. These ones got a little bit more pad life on them, which is better to see than the other side. It makes me wonder if these slides are doing good or not. The other ones were looking pretty good, so I'm gonna bleed the brakes. I have my wife help me do it. I don't know if she's gonna want to be recorded, so she's kind of an introvert, so no hard feelings there. Yeah, those things got a lot more life on them. Didn't even hit the wear indicator on that one. Yeah, not yet. These rotors are pretty good. They don't have much of a wear lip. And that's the other thing you gotta watch out for is a wear lip. If you've got a nice lip on here, like you can surf off that sumbitch. I'm gonna wipe down this caliper, compress it down a little bit, get it all the way down where it fits right over the new pads, put some anti-seize in, get the new pads put in. Yeah, fast forward here in a second. Alright, we're gonna check and watch the condition of this piston here, see how good I don't want that catching on that. Okay. It's still gonna drop down, but okay. That's fine. That seems to be going okay, though. That's good. Nice. C-clamps work pretty good for this, as long as your caliper's in good shape, which this one is, so that's a good sign. I'm sure these have been replaced in the past because the bolt for it, I don't know if you can see that, but that's a nice shiny new bolt. So that, my friends, definitely has been replaced. It has. Ooh, this gooey. Gooey. Our battery's getting low, so can't turn on the flash. I'm putting some anti-seize where it needs to be. Oh, that one's getting a little sloppy. Don't do that to me. Let's go ahead and start painting on this one. Okay. Get some of that access onto somewhere it's needed. See, it's not a whole lot, just enough. Bit of paste. It's definitely funny watching the camera and trying to paint. It's definitely something you're gonna have to learn how to get around there when trying to make these videos. Alright, that should be enough. Put that back. Go ahead and... Oh, that was backwards. There we go. It goes some way. It goes one of the ways, I tell you. It does, it does. We're gonna go from the top on this one. There we go. She's in there, fellas. So I left this one connected. I didn't take it off all the way, just to make things a little bit faster. You don't always have to do that, but I did. Yeah, see, it's a nice shiny new bolt, man. So when I bought this truck, it was definitely needed some work. The sway bar end links were completely loose, like the bushings were completely gone in it, so when you'd hit bumps, it'd make all kinds of rattles. So I fixed that when I first got it, and the O2 sensor was going out, causing the StabiliTrak system to activate or turn off, and traction control would turn off, and then when it would shift from 1 to 2, it would just slam into gear. And ended up just replacing the driver's side upstream O2 sensor, and that fixed it. And then changed all my spark plug wires, and I also did the strut, put in new strut assemblies in, and it's a lot happier since. Even though it's got 250,000 miles, it's been a really good truck. It looks to be, from all the stickers on it, that this was a Texas ODOT vehicle or Department of Transportation vehicle, and or Border Patrol. I'm not sure which one it was, but it got treated pretty good, especially with the amount of miles that are on it. I mean, I even looked at the engine hours, and it's got, like, if you were to calculate engine hours to miles, it's like over 500,000 miles on this frame, or even on this motor. I don't know, I'm not sure. Give that a good little torquey do. Alright, that one's all put back together. I'm gonna put the wheel on, and I'm gonna bleed the brakes a little bit too, so that I can just make sure everything's working really good. I know I got the brake boosters leaking, because when you step on the brakes, you'll hear a funny sound, like an air sucking or pushing between a balloon. It sounds pretty funny. But I'm gonna have to do the brake booster at some point, and of course the exhaust manifold studs and gaskets. That'll be a pretty good video. I gotta use a welder and show you guys how to extract bolts. I'm pretty sure you've seen plenty of videos on it, but if you got a good welder and you know some good techniques, anything is possible, especially when it comes to bolt extraction and you're not trying to F up the head. People don't like using welders. They recommend extraction kits, and I mean, realistically, when you ain't got the room to do an extraction kit, the welder's your best friend, especially when you can weld the nut right onto that sucker and pull it right out. That's one thing I like about Chevys. They're pretty easy to pop the bolts out. I've had some hard times with Dodge and Ford before, but not too much with Chevy. So, alright. Well, that's how to do the brakes on the Chevy Silverado 2007. Dual pistons. This is a 2-wheel drive model as well, so it does not have the 4-wheel drive. That's probably why it gets better gas mileage too. Could also, because it's a little bit lighter. Not by much, but enough. So another thing I got to do is do a motor swap on that. And take the motor out of that and put it in this, because spark plug blew through the cylinder. Good old Ford 5.4. And this is a parts car. I need to take the transmission out, the cats, and the rear differential, and put it in that. It's got 240,000 miles on it. Now, cars like to last when you take care of them. If you don't take care of them, they don't last. That's how it goes. Thank you for watching the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. It'll help me out, build more content. Let me know you guys are actually interested. If not, well, it sucks, because I'm going to keep making more videos just because I like to. So, y'all have a great week. Don't get into too much trouble. Later.